Alright, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM Rakah Quadash. Double honors, well, to salutations to all the apostles, the elders, and as well as just the regular Akim out there that are teaching this GMS doctrine. It's 144% truth. Whether they be a part of GMS or not. Shalom and salutations to them, and shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect out there, man. I hope this video is edifying. I almost forgot that you ain't supposed to give double honors if you're not a part of GMS. But anyways, I found this post on Twitter, why Jake was voting for Trump and shit, and this is one reason why. This dude actually looked into, I think this dude's Jake. Yeah, Jake. But anyways, this is what he was saying, bro. These are not the only two reasons I voted for Trump, which this is a response to his own tweet, 25%, it was around 25% of so-called black men vote went to Trump. I'm sorry y'all thought real niggas was about to vote for gay shit, so-called gay shit, and abortions. Real niggas take care of our kids and don't condone turning our sons into daughters. But that's not the only reason they voted for that. He said, allow me to expand. And one of the ones I looked into, I'm going to look into all these, but one of the ones I looked into is the American Academy shit, bro. And I didn't even know about this, but found out. The American Academy, he's starting a free online university that is free for Americans to earn degrees. And it's up to a bachelor. The money, I looked into it, the money is coming from taxing major universities, man. And then you go into it, I'm going to the rest, but you go into it, this is what it says, man. This is straight from the horse's mouth, man. Agenda 2047, the American Academy. President DJT will endow the American Academy. And you know what I mean by DJT, man. You should know. You should know, bro. But anyways, if you don't know, use context clues. Anyways, we'll endow the American Academy with the billions we will collect by taxing the large endowments of private universities plagued by so-called anti-S word, transcripts. In recent weeks, and he's also using this so-called problem of the anti-S word. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about shit, But let me continue. In recent weeks, Americans have been horrified to see students and faculty at Harvard and other once respected universities expressing support for the who we call savages and jihadists who attack the so-called state of Israel. We spend more money on higher education than any other country, and yet they're turning our students, he says, into communists and terrorists and sympathizers of many different dimensions. We can't let this happen. It's time to offer something dramatically different. Under the plan I'm announcing today, we will take the billions and billions of dollars that we will collect by taxing, fining, and suing excessively large private university endowments, and we will then use that money to endow a new institution called the American Academy. Its mission will to make a truly world-class education available to every American free of charge. Notice this is sales pitch, but I'm going to keep reading, and because there's points in here that I could go into, and do it without adding a single dime to the federal debt. The institution will gather an entire universe of the highest quality educational content covering the full spectrum of human knowledge and skills, and make that material available to every American citizen online for free. Now, hold on. How they gonna make sure these people is American citizens, bro, and not so-called illegal immigrants and migrants trying to access it? That's where that digital ID come in. Whether you want lectures I'm gonna go more into that digital ID. But anyways, whether you want lectures or an ancient history or an introduction to financial accounting or training in a skilled trade, the goal will be to deliver it and get it done properly. Using study groups, mentors, industry partnerships, and the latest breakthrough in computing. Oh, this will be a truly top tier education option for the people. I'm sure Elon, is going to play a role in this. It will be strictly non political, and there will be no wokeness or jihadism allowed. None of that's going to be allowed. More importantly, the American Academy. Hey, see how they're putting that so called woke shit and jihadism together? Peep that. But most importantly, the American Academy will compete directly with the existing and very costly 4-year university system by granting students degree credentials that the U.S. government and all federal contractors will henceforth recognize. Oh, the Academy will award the full and complete equivalent of a bachelor's degree. In addition to help the 40 million Americans who have some college education but no degree, the American Academy will grant credit for past coursework at legacy institutions and give you the chance to complete your education at the American Academy for free and much more quickly than is now possible or available. This will be a revolution in higher education and will provide life-changing opportunities for tens of millions of our citizens. Enjoy it, learn from it, and thank you. So this is that sales pitch that they're using to push that American Academy idea, bro. And really, what it is, bro, is it's the elites of Esau Edom, man, which is the self-proclaimed so-called white people and small hats for the most part, mainly today. You know, they're the elites of them is the ones that's really pushing this out, man. They're they're trying to seize back control of the narrative because Esau Edom has been getting a lot of bad press lately, man. You know, and these college professors, man, yeah, they can be controlled to a certain extent, but not all the way though. You got college professors going rogue, calling out the system, bringing out more shit than what they want to be brought out, man. So to solve this problem, man, what they doing is introducing this solution, that they had in mind the entire time, because a lot of this is also engineered chaos. But yeah, they introducing this solution, man. They introducing this solution, and yeah, bro. You can see what they trying to do, man. If you got the eyeself to see it, you know. And let me get that. If he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, man. And at the last he will declare his wickedness. If he doeth good, you know. If he doth good, bro. Ecclesiastes 14:7, bro. Let me go get it right now. And it's also why the scriptures say not to trust your enemy, bro. I'm gonna read this part right here, bro. Verse 7. And if he doth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness, bro. At the last he's gonna declare, bro. He wants to seize back control of this narrative, bro. That's what he's trying to do, you know. Cause this devil, all these devils is getting called out, bro. Especially Amalek, man, the small hats, man, they're getting called out on a major scale, bro, on a major scale. So this solution is really to clamp down on that. And they say colleges for now, bro, but that shit's gonna be expanded to high schools, bro, especially with DJT's plans to basically in a way do away with the Department of Education, man, which you know that was the old way, the old US government way of doing things, man. They gonna basically these school districts is gonna face the blowback from these cuts, and they gonna introduce this in public schools, man. You can see it. They gonna introduce they're gonna introduce this system which you could see is gonna be AI run. You know, they gonna introduce this in public schools and shit. You could see it. You know, American Academy Junior or some shit, or American Academy for Kids or some shit. You already had. Let's go back to the first demic, man. When you couldn't go to school, man, because it was so-called too unsafe because of the demic. What they did is they had something called remote learning, man, and you basically you learned, and you had Zoom and shit like that, and you basically learned what you learned at home, man. You had school at home basically, for the most part, and on computers. You know, that was a test run of this shit. It's what it was. And that also tells me that there most likely is going to be, a second demic, man. As well. You know, there's this Sears 2025, germ games. You have war games. This was a germ game. It was a simulation, just like, you know, before the first demic, you had a simulation that showed this exact thing that happened after, man. And it was, some 201, man. Like, hold on. Hold on. Event 201. Event 201, yes. Event 201. Had a jog my memory, and it was before the so-called, the demic, it was before all that, bro. And it was like, you know pretty much equal to what actually happened, man. And that Sears 2025 is also by the John Hopkins University, bro. So you see where they taking this, bro. You see where they taking this. The first demic started under the Trump administration, man. And you can see the second demic also started under the Trump administration. He'd be the perfect guy, bro. Y'all remember Operation Warp Speed? The first one, well, hey, the second one is coming, man. Hey, the jump shot, bro. He was a perfect salesman for it, man. And now you see, you can see how he's gonna push the next one. But let's get into that tweet. Well, I got an article, and then we're gonna get right back into this. And then this is a mainstream media news ABC7 article, but hey, let's go into it. And it's recent. It's from yesterday. Dismantling the Department of Education Trump's plan for schools in the second term. And I heard something about that, but it didn't make sense to me, but now it does. Former President DJT, now projected to be the next president of the U.S., has proposed sweeping reform, keep an eye on those two words, for the nation's educational systems. Here's a look at what areas of education his second term might impact. The DOE, the Department of Education. DJT's Agenda 47 campaign proposed eliminating the DOE, you already know what it means, which according to the DOE website, quote unquote, establishes policy for, administers, and coordinates most federal assistance to education, quote unquote. The DOE, established by President Jimmy Carter, provides programs such as Title I funding for low achieving or high poverty K-12 schools in need of support, as well as Pell Grants for undergraduate students in high financial need. Throughout Trump's first presidency, he proposed billions in cuts to the DOE's budget. In a campaign video, DJT, said he wants states, not the federal government, to have control over schools. However, he has also outlined plans to further restrict content or classroom discussion in schools based on guidelines that would be executed at the federal level. Content restrictions. Trump's campaign has outlined a plan that features prayer in public schools, an expansion of parental rights in education, patriotism as the centerpiece of education, and an emphasis on the quote-unquote American way of life. So if you really look at it, like anything that's anti, against so-called traditional Western values and shit, and Zionism as well, is not going to be allowed to be taught, man. Prayer, and you could look at this and see it ain't so bad, bro. It ain't so bad. But I'm going to keep reading. He has also called for the dismantling of diversity initiatives in education and federal funding cuts for schools or programs that feature quote-unquote, CRT, critical race theory. And it's really, that's what they're aiming at. This gender ideology and all that, is, that's just, hey, people don't fuck with that anyways, bro. But, supposedly it's going to get rid of that, gender ideology and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content. Republican-backed legislation across the country has similarly sought to limit these topics, and the efforts have been criticized for being vague and leading to quote-unquote censorship in schools and classrooms on topics concerning race, gender, and politics. And hey, bro, like, hey, they went too far with that LGBT XYZ shit, Basically, is what they did, bro. That's what they did. They was, and y'all saw it, man. What was happening? Like, y'all saw it, bro. Like the perversions that was being taught, bro. But they also want to get rid of something called critical race theory, man. Basically teaching about what Esau Edom, the true history of what Esau Edom has been doing, basically, and how Esau Edom gets down, they want to put an end to that, that was actually spurred on by this truth, man, and that's the real target of all this, bro. Similar politics and rhetoric against school content concerning race, gender, sex, and more have coincided with the removal, which they're on the other side of things, the left-wing side of things, but let me continue. With the removal of more than 100,000 books from library shelves, which a lot of them was perversions, over the 2023-2024 school year, according to the Free Expression Advocacy Group PEN America. But these same people would see this is the hypocrisy of them as well, man. The same people wanted to remove the scriptures, man. But let me keep on reading. Trump has also suggested that he would create a new credentialing body to certify teachers, quote unquote, who embrace patriotic values and support the American way of life. And it's basically shown in like a right wing light, and reinstate his administration's 1776 commission to align the teaching of history with the quote unquote values of the founding of the U.S. Although Agenda 47 does not elaborate further on what such values are and define the criteria for embracing the quote unquote American way of life, And they're talking about they gonna allow homeschooling and shit, man. Also, and make basically homeschooling in private schools easier, but well, that may happen or may not. You're gonna have. Let me stay close to the phone from them. Yeah, but anyways, you're gonna have these. You're gonna have. Basically, that might not be done because they're gonna trust this new system, bro. Teacher pay and tenure. They gonna basically adopt a merit pay is what they talking about instead of tenure laws and shit. Well, basically, you could see this American Academy shit be rolled out, all the way down, to, K-12 schools and shit, It's public schools, man. Shit, public, private schools, whatever, they gonna adopt it, bro. You can see it. And it's gonna be that new way, pretty much. And eventually, yeah, may be able to homeschool the kid. The kid he could stay home, but this is the curriculum that is gonna be being taught, man, from the American Academy, man. So Esau Edom will still control the narrative, man. And let me get back to it. So let's look into what else he's talking about in here, bro. Foreign relations / oil. Now, it says Biden had bad foreign relations, so we couldn't use the Suez Canal to transport oil by way of the Mediterranean. We had to go all the way around Africa, and that drove the price of the bros way up, bro. So basically, what they talking about is this where that peace plan come into play, man. And they already talking about pausing that war in Ukraine, bro, and a plan for that, And they talking about working out. Yeah, talking about bringing some Abraham Accords type shit back to the Western Asia, which y'all know is the Middle East, like that but bigger, man. And you could see, something like that being worked out, where either the UN or some other like organization countries is giving control of those areas, And so-called it's going to be no cost to the American taxpayers somehow, you know. Yeah, you know, they're saying in that plan for Ukraine that, you know, at the same time, the U.S. will continue to provide weapons. You know, I could get it, but this is where that peace plan is gonna come into play, bro. The so-called peace plan. Really, it's gonna be a temporary peace plan. You know, like the scriptures say, man. When they say peace and safety, bro. When they say, my bad, I clicked on a fucking ad. But when they say peace and safety, you know, sudden destruction, bro. Uh, it's either in First or Second Thessalonians. God, First Thessalonians 5. I'm gonna read from the first verse. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know, verse 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI so cometh as a thief in the night. Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, you know, they shall not escape, you know. So it's gonna seem all good, you know, like, hey, it's gonna seem like, man, what the fuck? But anyways, it's gonna seem like, you know, shit is alright now, you know, we out the woods. Some people has already seen it that way. But, you know, sudden destruction, you know, comes next. And this is how the Most High Power Yahawah, how he works, man. You know, when you go into Romans 9, man, it tells you all about it, man. You know, I'm going to start at verse 7, but all these scriptures from 10 all the way to 27 are fire, bro. But verse 17, trying to get straight to the point at the same time. For the scriptures say unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Verse 18, therefore hath he mercy on all on whom he will have mercy, and on whom he will he hardeneth, man. Verse 19, let me read on. Thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth yet he find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Verse 20, nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High Power Yahawah? Shall a thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Verse 21, hath not the powder power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel in the honor and another in the dishonor? And that vessel in the honor is Jake. And the vessel in the dishonor is Esau, man. Verse 22, but these 2/3 is acting like vessels of dishonor on this side. Verse 22, what if the Most High Power Yahawah, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? Verse 23, and that he might make known the riches of his glory in the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory, man. You know, Jake, man, whether, you know, hey, Jake, man, first the elect on this side, man. You know, which is today mainly you so-called black people, Latinos and Native Americans, but also scattered among the other nations, many of whom looking like them. But they go back to our people. But anyways, on their father's side, you know, and the spirit bears witness of that, basically, you know. But basically that's what it is, man. The Most High Yahawah is filling these people up with pride, man. That's what he's doing. He's gassing them up, bro. That's what he's doing. And that's why you could have, some people, brothers thought it's going to be Kamala, you know, because Eve's going to be full of pride. But, hey, it looks like Esau is going to be full of pride, man. And, you know, the Jakes that, you know, have joined themselves to these devils as well, man. They're going to be full of pride as well, you know. And also this is needed, you know, because, you know, now Jake is, you know, has been starting to wake up more and more to the left wing and the Dems and all that, you know, how they've been playing them. But now Jake needs to wake up to the right wing, you know, that they're both two wings of the same hateful bird, you know, that eagle, you know. That's how the Most High Yahawah is working, man. And the 2/3 is going to wake up to a certain extent, but not all the way, man. Because they're not going to fully trust in the Most High Power Yahawah and His Son Yahawashi, man. You know, ultimately the solution is going to be carnal, man. But, yeah. This, let me go into that tweet further, man. A lot of info here. But, basically, they going to think, hey, let me get another scripture. When they think they shall be in good case, bro. That scripture about them victuals, man. In 2nd Ezra chapter 16, man. They gonna think they're gonna be in good case, bro. And victuals is like the shit you need for life. You know, basically. Let me look that up. So I get to it. Get right to it. Let's get it. 2nd Ezra's 21. You know? This whole area, this part from verse 17 to 22 goes into what Yahawashi was talking about too, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to start verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Verse 17. Verse 18, the beginning of sorrows, the great mournings, the beginning of famine, and great death, the beginning of wars. And power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. Verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges, man. You can see shit is turning up. But there's going to be a lull, you know, in that storm, man. You can see it. Verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap, well, in a way, you know, in some ways with the wars and shit, you know. But verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Is that World War III is just on pause, man. It's not really going to end. It's just going to be on pause. Verse 22, you know, this is what I can see happening, man. They let DJT up in there for real, man. Because there's a lot of shit that could happen. Brother's been saying there's a lot of shit that could happen between now and inauguration day, man. Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, you know, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, man. You know, but you get what I'm saying, man. So people thinking that, you know, this shit is over, man. Like the chaotic times that, you know, Babylon has been going through is it's over, you know. But this is just a new chapter, you know. This is just a new chapter of that shit, man. But anyways, you know, they talking about they gonna bring back drilling and shit. Will help lower cost of electricity. Electricity price per kilowatt has skyrocketed. Per kilowatt hour has skyrocketed in the last 4 years, which is true. You know, goes on to say, you know, I own an energy deregulation company, and the utility is killing people. When you get a chance, vote for deregulation locally, as that will force these utility companies into competitive rates. Right now, they can monopolize and charge whatever, you know, which ultimately, I see what's going on with Trump and Elon and shit. I see how how do they power these cyber trucks and shit, you know? The that shit, man. These Teslas, bro. How do they power them, bro? They don't power them. Well, they get charged, man. They're electric cars, bro. Which that's just all that shit with extra steps, but you get what I'm saying, man. Like they've been showing us that that's the new way, man. But anyways, you know, and you see when you look into why they did Hurricane Helene, that was HARP, bro. You look into what they did with Hurricane Helene and shit, you know, so they could get that land for more lithium, bro. That's gonna play into that, you know. And Elon Musk Neuralink also benefits from that, you know. So that drill and shit, like that could have just been sales pitch, you know. But anyways, 5, no taxes on tips or overtime. You know, I've talked about that. You know, it says his wife works at the airport, and this will be helpful for so many. But ultimately, they're not going to need workers, man. And then I'm gonna go into it. 6, stop outsourcing and make America producers instead of consumers, man. You know, let's get that with that Agenda 47, bro. Let's get that platform, bro. Outsourcing. What they say about that? Yep, he gets that directly from Agenda 47, man. Read more. Let's get into it. Let's get into. Yep. Let's get right into it. How they gonna end outsourcing, bro? Which all that shit was by shit was simple was. What I'm trying to say, Salakia for speaking. What I'm trying to say is that shit was temporary, bro. That outsourcing shit was temporary, bro. They don't want to have to pay anybody, bro. But anyways, Chapter 5 protects American workers and farmers from unfair trade. Hey, let's get into it. Our commitment, the Republican Party, this sales pitch where we can get into it, stands for a patriotic, quote-unquote, America First economic policy. Republicans offer a robust plan to protect American workers, farmers, and industries from unfair foreign competition. We commit to rebalancing trade, securing strategic independence, and revitalizing manufacturing. We will prioritize domestic production and ensure national independence in essential goods and services. Together, we will build a strong, self-reliant, and prosperous America. Sounds good, right? Sounds like some shit that makes sense, right? But let's get into it. There's a saying that's called, "The road to hell is paved with good intentions," man. And you could say that about both paths to the New World Order. We're talking about the right wing, the path on the right, but the path on the left, you could say something similar about it. But anyways, the first point, our trade, rebalanced trade, our trade deficit, in goods has grown to over $1 trillion a year. Republicans will support baseline tariffs on foreign-made goods past the Trump repri- re- reciprocal, damn it, trade act and respond to unfair trading practices. Sounds like a good plan, right? As tariffs on foreign producers go up, taxes on American workers, families, and business can come down. So they talking about bringing back tariffs, right? Like that, man. Like that tariff on Mexico. If they don't get that migrant problem in check, right? That's what Trump has talked about, right? Using tariffs like that, right? So let's see what that would lead to, bro. Because we gotta look at the other side of things as well, man. Just like how you know uh, Kamala's plans, they would lead to, like, for dealing with that, will lead the price being passed down to the American consumer. That would similarly lead to that, because these multinational corporations, they're not gonna fucking take that on the chin, man. They're gonna be like, all right, fine, y'all gonna charge us with tariffs, we gonna pass that down to the average American consumer, bro. We gonna pass that down to the consumer, bro. So Kamala's solution would be, bro. Kamala's solution would be what? Um, you know, price ceilings and shit, right? Which would just end up causing shortages and unemployment. You know, DJ's T solution with Elon Musk, I imagine, would be, okay. Let's update our technology, bro. Let's update that and use you know automated technology to instead of to help with that. You gotta pay these robots nada, man. They'll run on AI and will produce on their own, man. Elon Musk been working on the robots, man. You seen it, bro. And by the way, Elon and Musk posed for a pic, and they posted it on Twitter and said Novus Ordo Seclorum. Literally, when you look on a dollar bill, it says that. And it is about the New World Order. That whole shit is Masonic, bro. Don't let them tell you, oh, it's about the U.S. being an independent country, which that's how all that shit started, bro. When you look into it, but the end result is what they're doing right now, bro. A new world order, bro. New order of the ages. An age is like a world, bro. A world, the okay. Sometimes you'll see the scriptures, for example, talk about a world or some shit, but it doesn't always mean a literal world. Sometimes it can mean a specific order, cosmos goes into that specific order, really specific nation. Jake. That's why so many of these so-called Christians, these wacky-tacky Christians, like the apostles call them, these WTCs for short. That's why they don't get that. But anyways, the word world can mean different things, man. That's what people don't get when they try to say, oh, it means new order of the ages. Like, bro, they're basically saying the same shit, bro. But anyways, when you could see automation being the solution. Okay, we'll just use automation, man. But what about the American worker? Y'all getting UBI checks, man. With this new digital currency, man. Because It's been people saying that a crash is coming, bro. And this is like the last, like, upper before the downer, basically. That's what people have been saying, bro. And you could totally see it, man. Especially also with this civil unrest and shit, as well. But and Trump's plans to incorporate, crypto, man. Why? Because it's a cryptocurrency that they're gonna use. They're gonna eventually, basically, that's gonna become the central bank digital currency, bro. Basically, but they're doing it some other way so the people won't trip, man. But you get all this in this new cryptocurrency that we made, the CBDC, man. Basically, yo. But let's go further. What would you have to have to make sure everybody's getting their fair share, man? You're gonna have a digital ID, bro. You're gonna have to have it. Now, this is where we get into the meat and potatoes, like brothers say, the nitty gritty, man. This is where we get into that, man. You're gonna have people trying to finesse the system, bro. I'll pay you back with something, just use my digital. Let me use your digital ID, for this, the same thing with that American Academy shit. How they gonna make sure it's U.S. citizens only using that shit, bro? You gotta think. It goes back to that mobile visa tracking system on land, sea, and air, man. That's how they gonna make sure it's only for U.S. citizens. So ultimately, you can see how this mark of the beast is gonna be implemented for all these reasons, man. You can see it, man. That chip, and I ain't talking about no potato chip or anything like that. It's more like a grain of rice, but not an actual grain of rice. You know what I'm saying, man? So to participate in this new system, that's what you're gonna need to have. The old system's gonna be done away with. They talking about a novus ordo seclorum, a new world order. Bro, like, you could see it, man. Where these tariffs is gonna lead to, bro. And then these other countries are gonna wander after the beast, and they're gonna see how America recovered or whatever, under Trump in his system, and they're gonna do the same thing there, bro. It's gonna start a trend, man. Oh, we need to compete with America, man. So we need to have that same system, bro. That's how they gonna do it. And then you got, see, that's how the hour of temptation is gonna come upon the whole world, man. You're gonna need that UBI to survive, bro. You're gonna need it. No other way to make money, bro. You're gonna need it. And it's gonna be your proof of citizenship, man. Now, hey, bro, this goes into a lot of shit, bro. Dude, like, since everything is gonna be automated, that's gonna start a trend in the supply chain too. You don't think these farmers is gonna be affected by that, bro? Like, these big agro is gonna be like, we can produce that in a lab, bro. We don't need y'all growing this shit for us, bro. Just sell your land, bro. Sell your land and move and buy like one of these apartments in these new cities. You'll get UBI, bro. You live comfortably in these new apartments and shit. Hey, it goes into that. These new houses they got for you, whatever. In the city and shit, man. Oh, it goes into why the fuck We need guns for it. You know, we don't need a hunt, you know, you don't need a hunt, and the cops is gonna be given diplomatic immunity, bro. Well, not that, my bad, misspoke. I meant blanket immunity. The cops is gonna be given that, bro. Law enforcement, period, man. You think that's gonna stop on day one? Hell no. That's gonna continue, you know. So the solution then is gonna be. So then you ain't gonna need the guns, bro. What, are you some sort of criminal? Why you need the guns for? So that's how they're gonna get the guns, man. Listen. Starting like right now, you know, turning in at a certain date, you know, we're gonna reward you extra UBI and shit, you know, we're gonna reward you with that, you know. But then at a certain point, you know, they're gonna start, you know, laying down that law, man. They're gonna start coming in with that iron fist, man. For the remaining people that don't want to do it, man. Passing, you know, gun control laws. That's how DJT in this scenario. That's how DJT. And it could go a little different than what I'm saying, but that's how, you know, the DJT administration will be used to bring in gun control, man. That's how, man. Not the. Hey, bro, imagine Kamala and the Dems trying to enforce that. Bro, shit would be a fucking dumpster fire. Shit would be a shit show, a clown show, bro. It wouldn't go right at all, bro. Provoke backlash from a whole lot of people, man. But this approach is a better approach, man. People trust DJT more, man. Elon Musk more, man. The very people that would resist this gun control, man, they support him more. They gonna trust him, man. Just trust the plan. DJT and Elon got us. That's what they gonna be thinking, man. There will, after the civil unrest, which is probably gonna happen at first, there's not really gonna be much resistance after that, man. You know, see, they had to get y'all to thinking that the Dems is gonna be the ones to bring in all this shit, bro. When it's the Republicans, bro. And then, not that, you know, the Dems wouldn't if that was their choice, but it would just, you know, like this is like would be the smarter approach, basically. You know, so basically, you know, that's how it goes into a lot, man. It goes into a lot. This so-called outsourcing shit being solved and shit, bro. And it's these very corporations, multinational corporations, that started it to deal with what? Unions. You know, that was how they dealt with unions. Okay, we're not going to deal with the American workers like that. You know, we're going to go overseas and outsource it, but it's a temporary solution. This is the automation is the permanent solution to outsourcing and unions and even leading migrants, man. This permanent solution to all that shit, man. Automation, man. Well, that's why they bring Elon on board, man. Also, why did Jeff Bezos, you know, make that hard right turn, man? And, you know, sort of kind of supported Trump a little bit. Kind of helped him, you know? That's why, bro. You look at what Amazon's involved in, bro. Come on. Amazon, Alexa, all that shit. Come on, man. You think he all of a sudden had a change of heart about the New World Order? Nah. they switched to a new approach, man. Let's do it this way, since this way is causing so much backlash. You know, gotta understand. Them. You know, they sleep not. Lest they cause someone to fall, man. They're always plotting and seek counsel of the wicked. And that's how they gonna. Hey, bro, I don't know, but for sure, but it looked like DJT is, that's what it's gonna be, man. That's that's that the next face of the system, man. Pretty much. And you look into the Department of Government Efficiency and all that shit, bro. Man, bring home critical supply chains. How they gonna do it? Save the American auto industry. I'm sure Elon Musk could have a role in that. That's how they gonna do it. That's how they gonna do it, bro. Yeah, it's not gonna be a straight up mandate, but they gonna bring it about, bro. Buy American and hire American. At first. At first. Automation will be the eventual solution. Some of this is straight up sales pitch. Verse 6, because, my bad. I'm so used to bringing out scriptures that I called it verse 6. It's not no verse. No, 6. Just the 6 point. Become the manufacturing superpower by protecting American workers from unfair foreign competition and unleashing American energy. Republicans will restore American manufacturing, creating jobs, wealth, and investment. Let's go down the line, bro. Now they talking about in here, protect seniors, man. And what are you talking about? When they talking about they not gonna cut Medicare, Social Security. Nah, they gonna update that shit. That's what they gonna do. Well, let me read this. American citizens work hard their whole life contributing to Social Security and Medicare. These programs are promises to our seniors, ensuring that they can live the golden years with dignity. Republicans will protect these vital programs and ensure economic stability. We will work with our great seniors in order to allow them to be active and healthy. We commit to safeguarding a future for our seniors and all American families. So they say they're going to protect Social Security, So a lot of this is sales pitch, but you get what I'm saying. Social Security is a lifetime for millions of retirees, yet corrupt politicians, and this is true, have robbed Social Security to fund their pet projects. Republicans will restore economic stability to ensure the long-term sustainability of Social Security. And then it says, number 2, strengthen Medicare. Republicans will protect Medicare's finances from being financially crushed by the Democrat plan to add tens of millions of new so-called illegal immigrants to the roll of Medicare. We vow to strengthen Medicare for future generation. Bruh. So let's think. They're gonna incorporate all this shit, bro, into this UBI shit, bro. They're gonna incorporate all of it, food stamps, all that, bro. And they're gonna incorporate all this shit into the UBI package, bro. And that will happen as a result of automation, bro. That stimulus shit that Trump pushed, that was a fucking test run of that UBI shit. That's what it was. Then you had a candidate in 2020 called Andrew Yang, a Moabite, that pushed UBI, UBI idea and shit, I even believe Elon Musk is for it, man. When you look into it, Elon Musk and the WEF, they're what they want. When you look into it, basically the same, bro. So, one of the things that they want, man, is that UBI, man. That will come as a result of automation, man. That will come as a result of that. Bruh. But to get it, there's gonna be a requirement, you know. You're gonna have to get that you're gonna have to get that C hip, man. Eventually. You're gonna have to get that. If not at first, eventually. You're gonna have to get that C hip. You know, I believe, and it's very possible that it's gonna be another, demic, and they gonna roll out the jump shot, after that, and I believe it's gonna be even quicker, man. They talking about, see how quick warp speed was, gonna be even quicker, and you're gonna have to eventually, yeah, you're gonna need that, bro, and that C hip will at least be proof, will contain the proof. It's like they'll contain it on there. It's a computer chip, except an implantable one. It'll contain information that shows if you know, took the jump shot, and you'll need it. They'll end up requiring it. Hey, bro. So you see, this is really all leading to the MOTB being mandated, and they need there's something they need to do even before they do the draft, man. You should think about it, cause you'll have draft evaders, you'll have you know men playing that trans card and shit. You'll have all that, man. Which there's been a recent push, to sort of include women in that as well, though. But you'll have that, even deserters, the problem with that. Because people wouldn't want to fight a war for the globalists, man. AKA Zionists, AKA all that, The small hats, really. And their top lackeys and shit, That mean basically their top servants, their top puppets, you know. No one wants to fight a banker war no more. So before, to get these people to get these people so they won't buck up, they gotta roll out this NWO system here in the States, bro, and around the world. You know, they gotta hit pause on that foreign policy shit. Work out some sort of deal, and then get control of their own populations. These different countries, man. It totally makes sense that they're gonna do this. You know, you don't have nowhere to escape. Because you go, you know, go to Canada or go to Mexico, any of these countries, it's gonna be implemented there. You know, you go to these BRICS countries, they're gonna do it, implement it there to compete with the West, man, which is gonna implement those policies, bro. No matter their political affiliation, because they're gonna see that it works. You know. So let me get the scripture about that hour of temptation, man. Hey, Kala YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI for this truth. In this eye cell, bro. Revelation 13, it's like it's just how I talk. But anyways, Revelation 3 and 10, Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly. So let's focus on verse 10. That shall, in this hour of temptation, that's going to come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. That's how you can tell it's all the whole earth. It's going to be all over, man. Making it very difficult to escape it. And this is how they're going to roll it out, man. You know? And hey, some more info I found, man. I bookmarked that shit, I believe. Nah, I'm gonna do it now. I'm bookmarked. Nah, I ain't it to my bookmarks, man. So I could go back to it, you know? Ugh. Bookmark this shit, man. It's not showing it as bookmarks. It's fucking stupid. Damn. This fucking sucks, dude. Let's go. I have this one bookmarked already, though. I'll just go to that reply, dude. But, let's go to, yes, this as well. We're gonna go to a few more subjects as well. They all basically link up. And there's bones, as I made it clear. Good info, just pick out the bones, which is so-called Book of Enoch BS. Doesn't add up to the rest of the scriptures. It's not the real book, I'm telling you. Celestial angels on the left-hand side, demons are right angels, can't have sex, That's the glory of the terrestrial. Not that fallen angels being celestial angels who went off shit, That's off. The rest of it is good info though. But let's get into it, man. Trump is talking about the golden age coming soon, And this tweet says Satan and his servants have been planning and attempting to create quote unquote the great work, or quote unquote magnum opus, as Albert Pike would put it, which is a return to the pre-flood Atlantis world order. And I speak as a man, but I believe that Atlantis, that was like Esau's back when he was Cain. That was his empire and shit. The way they talk about it, the way these Masons and them, talk about it and all that, I believe so, man. Like that was that last world empire ruled by the descendants of Cain, who the Edomites come back, and they was doing all types of abominations, bro. Which is a return to the pre-flood Atlantis world order. But anyways, oh yeah, the golden age. Let's get into it. The only age that has been under Jupiter's rule. This is, Esau gets into this Greek mythology and shit. What the ancient Greeks believed about these demons, which they were demons. But anyways, this is kind of where they get that. The the demons, they actually fell away, and they got with human women and shit. This is where they get it from, bro. It's not scriptural. But also probably why the Apostle Paul corrected those Hellenized Israelites, Basically checked them on that, man. But let me keep going. Remember, watch for bones. This is the age prior to Noah's flood, so-called, it says Nephilim, which those were the Nephilim, man. Really, that was Jake, which is referred to in the scriptures as the sons of Yahawah, children of the Most High Yahawah, and were referred to as gods. They got with these other nations, which they were around back then too. And they were known as men of renown as they are today, man. And it says in ate the humans, which, bro, you, nah. Like, but anyways, bones right there. But anyways, this period was not idyllic as the mythology states. However, there was advanced technology that was lost. What are they bringing back? This AI shit. And AI, we look at it, come on. The AI ain't nothing but demons, bro. Especially the advanced AI. The advanced AI is demons, bro. The dumb AI may have been fucking just algorithms, but the smartest fuck AIs, bro. Demons, bro. Just look into what Alexa be doing, bro. And then you have this predictive programming movie that was pushed out, called Afraid. It's about an AI called Aya or something like that. And it's like smart as fuck, dude. And it portrays himself as a fucking demon in one part, And it shows you that the so-called Illuminati came up with that shit in another part, So this is the great work, the magnum opus, man, that they is talking about, bro. That they want to bring about, man. Annual coeptus, novus ordo seclorum, what they talking about in that dollar bill, bro. This is what they talking about, man. That advanced technology that was lost, man. They work with the spiritual demon Shaitan, bro. That they work with the spiritual demon Shaitan and these top demons and shit, And really, they got ideas for all this shit, bro. Really, when you look at it, like this AI shit from demons, bro. The left hand side, bro. And so they could use it to further control the masses, bro. And a web, bro. The World Wide Web, man. A web of deceit, bro. And they're gaining control over it because the elect is using it to push truth as well. But without that truth, all it's gonna be is deceit, man. But anyways, got this AI shit being pushed, bro. And Elon, Bezos, man, they all behind that shit, bro. And it's basically demons, bro. And these robots that be running on that AI, bro, that's basically the robots is possessed by demons, bro. When you look at it, bro, they possessed by demons, man. So this is so-called technology. Look into that, bro. Technology, they technique, a way to basically brothers brought it out, but matter of fact, bro, I'm gonna look at the etymology of technology, man. Go into it. Let's get into that etymology, bro. Oh, the craft, eh? Let me get that. I peeped that, bro. Let's get etymology online. Oh, shit. Technology. A discourse or treatise in the art or the arts from Latinized form of Greek. Technologia. Systematic treatment of an art, craft, or technique. A craft, right? The craft. Or technique. Originally referring to grammar from techno, combining form of techne, art, skill, craft, and work, method, system, an art, a system or method of making or doing, from PIE, texna, craft, of weaving or fabricating, from suffixed form of root, text, to weave, quote unquote, also, quote unquote, to fabricate, for ending see logi, logi, get into logi, bro. They got into the first part, Let's get that. No, I'm trying to get this. Logi, word forming element, meaning a speaking discourse, treatise, doctrine, theory, science, quote unquote. Science goes into knowledge, bro. From medieval Latin, logia, French logie, and directly from Greek, logia, from log, combining form of legine, Legiein, that's what I meant to say. Quote unquote, to speak, tell. Thus, quote unquote, the character or deportment of one who speaks or treats of a certain subject from PIE root, leg, to collect, gather, with derivatives meaning, quote unquote, to speak, or to, quote unquote, pick out words, man. Hey, 144, Kala YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Bring that out and right at that, bro. Logi, so that goes into. So you take what logi originally meant, and you take what the fabricator, text, what tech, the first part of tech, knowledge, techno, right? What that goes back to, man, goes back to text, to weave, also to fabricate. Hey, spiders weave a web, right? To fabricate, right? You know, and then you go back to the PIE root of logi, going into leg, literally is how it's spelled, to collect, gather, you know, with derivatives meaning, quote unquote, to speak, to pick out words, man. Hey, bro, you go into all this shit, bro. It really go into, and it means like the knowledge of really witchcraft, That's a craft, ain't it? You know, goes into that, bro. So it's witchcraft, bro. It's just another way of putting it, you know. So witchcraft, right? Um. So you know, hey, through witchcraft, hey, this was advanced witchcraft that was lost, and by going to the spiritual demon Satan, bro, going to him and going to these upper level demons and shit, these principalities, man, they have gotten this knowledge to do this advanced witchcraft again and bring it back, bro, from the pre-flood times, man. That's where this AI shit come from, bro. And that's what they're bringing back, man. As the days of Noah. Let me get that. As the days of Noah. So shall be the days of the coming of the Son of Man. You know. Literally as the days of Noah. None of this shit is new. None of it, literally. Okay. I see y'all. Time. Got it. Matthew 24:37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also be the coming of the Son of Man be. And he goes into this part, but it's literally as the days of Noah, man. And why were they like this? Verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, people was chilling, bro. They didn't give a fuck. They were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Because these people is going to be caught up in that witchcraft that was pushed out, bro. They not going to give a single fuck. Only the elect is going to care, bro. This people, you could see it, bro. MAGA. What did MAGA go back to, man? Like, basically the highest level of Satanism, bro. MAGAs. The magician card, and the tarot cards goes into that. Basically, the American people, they were bamboozled, man. Basically, that's what happened. the elites, they pulled that long con on the American people, man. And eventually the whole world, man. The whole world is already starting to wonder after the beast, man. You got motherfuckers in the Polish parliament saying, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. This is the guy that they're going to use to bring about, this new world order. This is what it looks like, man. And based on what I'm bringing out, you can see I'm right, man. You can see it. You could see them bringing it out this way, man. Hey, this technologia, man, which really breaks down the witchcraft, man. This advanced witchcraft, Advanced witchcraft. That's what it gets into. Hey, watch that movie Afraid, man. You can get it. If you can get it, watch that movie, man. There's this free app that I recommend, man. That is called Wad Fix, and you can watch free movies on that. No cap. Watch that movie Afraid. You'll see what I'm talking about. See, put it together with what Elon's trying to do, what Bezos trying to do. Why they threw their support behind Trump, man. You see the real reason. And all that about solving the migrant problem, making America great again, all that sales pitch, bro, for this new world order. That's what it is. Trump is what? He has that gift of gab when you look into it. He's a fucking salesman. That's what he is. A salesman and a show host. But anyways, I'm going to read on. Only partial knowledge remains, thanks to Hermes / Pillars of Hercules. And that World Fix app, by the way, is spelled WODFIX, spelled that way. But anyways, let me keep going. Only partial, it's commercials if it's free, just FYI. But just wait through them or mute them or something, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. But anyways, only partial knowledge remained, thanks to Hermes / Pillars of Hercules, which survived. And this is why pillars are so important to Freemasons, Rosicrucians, and other occult societies. That's why they built they shit like that, bro. That's why Esau loved to build their buildings like that. They loved it back then, they love it today. Same people ruling. That's why Esau liked that, bro. But anyways, yeah, ever since, ooh, it's something else, bro. Who's a major figure before the flood, man? Let's get it, bro. A major descendant of Cain before the flood, man. Let's get it, bro. And that mark just cleared the way for him to take over, bro. Because it was a time for the wicked to take over. Hardened just like Pharaoh, so he could be destroyed. And everyone joined unto him. That's what Vocab Malone don't understand. Talking about that was a blessing. It was a curse in disguise. That's what it was. You have blessings in disguise. That was a curse in disguise. But anyways, because it gave him that pride, bro. And so you have this right here, man. Genesis, this individual right here, bro. And Genesis 4:22. And Zillah, she also bare, this is a descendant of Cain, right? She also bare Tubal Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah. And that was Lamech's son. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of these motherfuckers was Tubal Cain in the reincarnation. But anyways, that was how they was getting down, bro. You look at the first and second and third and now upcoming fourth industrial revolutions, man. That's what was going on back then, bro. And they slowly introduced machinery, bro, until today, bro. Incrementalism, bro. That's what they did. Esau is a cunning hunter. You know, what does a cunning hunter do? How does a cunning hunter hunt his prey, bro? Slowly but surely. That's how he does it. That's how Esau's hunting the people of the world, man. Especially Jake. You know, Cain was a man of the field, bro. The field is the field, but it's also the world, dude. It's all as there's double meanings. You know, the field is the world, man. As Yahawashi brought out. You know? In that parable about the wheat and the tares, bro. So the world is like a field to these devils, man. He's having a field day with the people. You know? He's having a field day with y'all. Why is that such a popular saying? Think about it. But anyways, yeah. It's all connected when you really think about it. But anyways, yeah, you know. What does technology go into? Brought it out, man. Aren't these considered crafts, but low level? Is how it started. An instructor of every artificer, and brass and iron, and the sister of Tubal Cain was none. Okay, so an instructor of every artificer and brass and iron. You know, the mechanical man. You know, you read back on shows about it, the Bionic Man. You know, going into it, shit, shows about that predictive programming. You know. That's what they planning to bring, bro. They are gonna be those bodies of those, you know, it's gonna go into it. Demons, really. It's gonna be those bodies that these demons is gonna inhabit, bro. And you too, you're gonna have it in you, the chip, you know, except for the elect, you know, of the nation of Yasharal, you know, aka Israelites. But everyone else, pretty much everyone else, is gonna have that, man. So y'all are gonna have demons in you, advanced demons in you. So advanced you can't repent from this shit. Those demons cannot be taken out of you. You know? There are demons that advanced. But anyways, and that powerful. But that you just gotta die at that point. But anyways, yeah. Ever since the Great Flood, yeah. I went into it, yeah. Satan and his minions. Hey, let's bring it out again. Have been, and then we're gonna go into, you know, what he's showing in these pics. But I have been planning, seeding, and attempting to, well, seeding too, and attempting to create, quote unquote, the great work or magnum opus, quote unquote. It's just Latin for it, as Albert Pike would put it, which is a return. Hey, notice how they love Latin too. They Edomite Romans come back. Well, let me continue. Which is a return to the pre-flood Atlantis world order that Plato's grandfather Solon heard about from the Egyptians. The Hamites, they got it from the Hamites. You know, the Egyptians got it from who? You know, the so-called ancient Sumerians, which that area, you know, that's where Babel was set up, bro. When you look into it. Nimrod, man. Who was what? A Cushite, another Hamite. You know? Who set up the first NWO that was destroyed by the Most High Power Yahawah, man. And his angels. Yahawashi and his angels. They confused the languages of the people. What do we have today? Google Translate. Babel, literally a language called Babel, where you can learn any language, bro. I mean, a website app/app called Babel, where you can learn any language, man. You know what? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a technological tower of Babel. You know, the World Wide Web. You know, and this knowledge was passed down. That's the shit that Nimrod was trying to bring back. That Atlantis shit, bro. And he was stopped. And then Esau's descendants are doing it today. The descendants of Cain reincarnated. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, let's read into it. The Greek poet Hesiod. Hey, this is actually a lot of good information when you take the bones out. But the Greek poet Hesiod, man, who lived between 750 and 650 BC, outlined his 5 ages in his poem, Works and Days, lines 109 to 201. His list is Golden Age. The Golden Age is the only age which falls within the rule of Cronus. This is the dude that where you get Father Time from. That's where you get it from. Created by, this basically that was the narrative back then, bro. Created by the so-called immortals who lived on Olympus, these humans were said to live among the gods and freely mingle with them. Peace and harmony prevailed during this age. Humans did not have to work to feed themselves. Oh, where that UBI come in, bro? They don't got work to feed themselves. For the earth provided food in abundance, they want to recreate that with the UBI, bro. And this time they produce the food in abundance in labs and shit, you know? They lived to very old, but with a youthful appearance, and eventually died peacefully. This is ultimately for the elites, bro. This so-called utopian vision, which is really a dystopia, which the elites will benefit the most. They lived to very old age, but with a youthful appearance, and eventually died peacefully. They want to bring all that back. What are they talking about, man? And they ain't gonna be able to bring it all back. But you get what I'm saying, They want to bring that back for themselves, want to be able to live like people used to live back before the flood, That's what they want. Yeah, their spirits, what they say their spirits lived on is quote unquote guardians. Bruh. What do motherfuckers be talking about when they talk about ghosts, bro? It comes from this. This is where it comes from. They're demons. They're demons. This is where they get that from, bro. Basically guardian demons, man. But this is where they get that from, man. That's the left-hand version, man. But this is where they get that from, man. Isn't there a saying called "ghosts in the machine," man? Also, what you look at, what they've been doing with CERN, man. Remember they powered that shit up on the eclipse, man? Come on, man. I'm gonna read on, man. Recounts the golden age of men who came. The spirits live on as guardians. Plato, my bad. In Cratylus 39:7e recounts the golden race of men who came first. He clarifies that Hesiod did not mean men literally made of gold, but good and noble. He describes these men. That's what they want to be, bro. They want to be as the Most High Yahawah. These Edomites. He describes these men as demons upon the earth. That's where you get the word demon. Upon the earth. Since, the apostles have been bringing this out, man. Since, daimonis, that Greek word is derived from daimons, meaning knowing or wise. And says they are benevolent, preventing ills, and guardians of mortals. You know? Hey, bro, that's where the AI come in, bro. That was the ghost in the machine, bro. That's them AIs coming in, bro. Them advanced AIs and shit, man. What it is. They got you thinking that, oh, science. And without knowing what the word science means, actually means, and technology, you know, and we brought it, you know. We advanced, you know, this world, you know. Provided the world with better technology, better shit, you know. A better way of doing things. A new world order. A big idea. You know, like George H.W. Bush put it, you know. But this is their end goal, their end game, their end goal. This is what they want, especially for themselves, man. The golden age. You know, and you see DJT on November 4th, 2014, all this shit is scripted, man. It's coming soon, the golden age of America, you know. And they show them eating or whatever. You gotta take the bones out, bro. But anyways, you know, when you look at it, like, bruh, hey, the Terminators, bro. The Terminators, bro. That they've been trying to keep, you know, develop and shit, you know. The Terminators, bro. The Terminators, you know. And the movie's about them, man. This shit, when you look at it, come on, man. That's what they trying to do, you know. Instead of motherfuckers eating you like it says in there, it's gonna be Terminators hunting motherfuckers that resist the New World Order, bro. Mm-hmm. Controlled by AI, the hive mind. Mm-hmm. Mm. Because the same Albert Pike said, when the people need a hero, we gonna provide them with them. Basically, was one, you know. Same Albert Pike, bro. Marina Abramovic. There's a video of her talking about DJT, talking about, you know, he's gonna be the one really, you know, who's gonna bring this about, man. The greatest magician, basically. Hey, bro. Let me get scriptures on this Isaiah chapter 14, bro. That's all that. This is what these devils want to be, man. They want to be gods, bro. They want to be as the Most High Yahawah himself. Mm-hmm. Hey, bro. They want to be those good and noble men, man. Spoken of. That's what they want to be. Oh, God, let me get into it. Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? Heavenly position, man. A heavenly position. I was just talking about the king of Babylon. Babylon the Great, which is these elites. Starting with the top elites, the very top elite, you know, all the way on down. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How, and then eventually it trickles down to the whole nation of Esau, Edom. You know, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations. Verse 13, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. What are they talking about? Also, my bad. Space, going into space and shit. They've been talking about that. I will exalt, what do you think they're trying to do? I will exalt my throne above the stars of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, which he ain't gonna say, these devils ain't gonna say the name, but I am. I will sit also upon the mountain of the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Where is this shit based off of? North America. Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. This is what they are thinking. Why do the heathen rage? Why do they imagine a vain thing? This is what they're thinking. This is what they're plotting. Mm-hmm. And we know these devils are not going to be successful. You know, not all the way. As much as the Most High Yahweh allows them to be. As much as the Most High Yahweh allows them to be. You know? But there's a bound that they can't pass, you know? There's a limit to the bullshit. Verse 15, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit, you know? They gonna fall so hard, bro. Because they've been brought up so high, bro. And it's gonna be sudden. They are set in slippery places. I gotta bring that out too. You know, verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. You know? Is this the man? You know? We saw sort of a glimpse of that with Biden. But, with the Trump first administration. But, that's ultimately going to happen in a major way, man. But, hey, they shall build, but I shall throw down, man. Matter of fact, let me get that. What the Most High Yahweh say, man. Telling these Edomites, man. You know. Malachi, it's in Malachi. That OG scripture about them being the wicked, man. Scriptures about them being the wicked. Malachi 1 and 1. The burden of the word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI to Israel by Malachi. Verse 2. I have loved you, saith YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Yet I loved Jacob. Verse 3. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste, for the dragons of the wilderness. Verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI hath indignation forever. You know? Mm-hmm. Well, let's look into what verse 4 says. This is what they've been doing. You know, every time, you know, they rebuilt during the Renaissance. You know, they rebuilt, you know, during, after they took over ancient Greece and Rome and shit. Because they have been thrown out of, basically most of them have been driven out of the land of Edom and shit. Because they kept doing that bullshit over there, man. The same bullshit they're doing today. You know, oppressing our people, fucking with our people and shit. Showing their hatred. Up to the time of this first siege of Jerusalem. But, yeah, basically, yeah, you know. These same Edomites, man. And they have that spirit. Verse 4. This is what they're thinking, man. We gonna build a new world order, man. We impoverished right now, but we gonna build a new world order, man. We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. That's what they're saying. We're gonna revitalize our cities, man. Tear down those that other tweet goes into that. Tear down those cities that all those parts of those cities that's just, you know, basically abandoned buildings and shit, and just we gonna redesign these cities, bro. Freedom cities, bro. 15-minute cities, same shit. This does say YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI hath indignation forever. Against whom YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI hath indignation forever. Meaning he's forever going to be pissed at Esau, man. Forever. The only nation promised no form of mercy. But yeah. This is why these Edomites, from down to your average Edomites to the elites, run from that identity. Because they know. But anyways, they gonna try to rebuild, bro. They gonna try to rebuild, you know. They have that. In fact, they orchestrated their own, you know, down and out period, you know, with Biden's America, man. Weimar Germany and Yeltsin's Russia was a test run of all that, man. How the people gonna react, man? What are they gonna do? You know. Also, why you have this comparison of Trump to both Putin and Hitler in the media. They gotta make him look like the underdogs, so they connect him to those people and they demonize them, but it's all a fucking psyop. It's building street cred, you know, because you have controlled opposition, you know, on the right, on the so-called, well, on the right wing, yeah, you know, supporting this guy, man. That's what you had. Vote for him, you know. Go vote for him. Save America. So America can rebuild the desolate places. You know? The elites of Esau know they people, man. And then you Jakes has joined unto this man, wandering after the beast, man. You know? Kamala would have been a similar deal, but just, you know, more chaotic, you know. But yeah. You know, Hey, bro, it looks like, and that's where the elites are steering the people, man. It looks like that's what they want. They want Trump, man. They want that Trump approach, man. They want they steering the people towards that right path to the New World Order. You know, on the right side, you know. The one that they think is right, you know. Basically. And that's what it is. And really it's about that. It's not about me saving y'all from all these abominations being that the left has pushed and shit. You know, because the left, you notice, is more about the abominations and just weirdo shit that's going on. The right wing is more about like nationalism, patriotism. We proud to be so-called white type shit, you know. We proud to be Americans. We proud to be Westerners. You know, we proud to be small hats now, you know. Now it's about the right is more about that, you know, ethno nationalism, man. And so basically they emphasis on that. But you know, do not be surprised if when DJT gets back control, gets like gives gives the elites, you know, complete control of America in that way, you know, and there's people that they do not go back to that shit, bro. Now that DJT got the people, you know, where they at, you know. Be not don't be surprised. DJT, man, he himself a tranny lover, man. When you look into it, man. Giuliani was like he was a tranny, you know. And there's a picture of him, Rudy Giuliani, well, a video clip. And he's like complimenting him all that shit, you know, hugging up on him and shit. You touching on him, all that shit. He's a tranny lover, bro. Meaning DJT is a mo, you know. He's a mo, just like the rest of them, you know. And Rudy Giuliani's still on his side, bro. Who knows what they did after that? You know that video clip. You know, he's still on this side. He ain't no Bible believer either, man. You think he really believes in the scriptures, man? There's video clips of him, and they're real, man. They're real video clips talking about like Stumner trying to find a favorite Bible verse and all that. You know, like talking about I don't need to repent. You look in the Trump Tower in NYC, bro. Got that I believe it's a statue or painting or some shit of Apollo and shit, bro. Bruh, he's not who y'all think he is. So, hey, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, bro. If DJT ends up stabbing y'all so-called Christians in the back in other ways as well, man. And Elon, who never was a so-called Christian, never was down with the scriptures in any ways, man. When you look into it, you gotta understand that these the left wing and the right wing is part of the same bird, man. When you fully understand that, that's when you know you understand why shit is going the way it's going. So hey, Edom gonna rebuild now, so called. You know, but they shall rebuild, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI had indignation forever. Now, who are they blaming for the downfall of Rome, aka America, aka the land of Edom, man? Who are they blaming? Ultimately, they're blaming the actual Israelites, man, not the small hats. No, Trump is going to protect the small hats. They're blaming the actual Israelites, man. When you look into it, that's what really the original meaning of woke was. It was about, you know, originally it was about like systemic racism and all that shit, bro. When you look into it, how the cops get away with, you know, shooting up Jake and shit, you know, putting Jake to death. why they do and shit like that. Why Jake is at the bottom and shit like that. It started as that, then it was infiltrated like they always do. With that LGBT XYZ shit, bro. And they made it about that. And that feminism, shit as well, man. They infiltrated it and made it about that. Because no man shall save thee. You know, as stated in the curses. No man's gonna save thee. No man's gonna redeem thee. So stop trusting the man. Because that word "by" really, the Hebrew word that's there really goes into redeem. No man's gonna save thee. No man's gonna redeem thee. Only YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI is gonna come back. Not as a man. But as a God. The son of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM, the son of the Most High Yahweh, the son of the Most High Yahweh, not the Father, but the Son. Not the Father, but the Son. So he's not with him in the sense that he has equal status to the Most High Yahweh. It's where the OT lights don't get it. He's his son. Is a son equal to a father? No. But yeah, he's coming back. My OT lights, I mean OT only Israelites. He's coming back and not as a man, but as that angel of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. That angel of the Lord, bro. That came, that was that same angel, bro, when you look into it. That delivered our people out of the land of Egypt. That helped our people take the land of Canaan, bro. That was our inheritance. Really, that's the land of Edom. My bad. I misspoke. Eden. That was Adam's first rule, bro. No, which Adam was a so-called black man, It comes from Adamah, meaning ground. The most healthy form, the dust referring to that soil from the ground. The most healthy form, kicking up dust like a truck do, right? You think of it that way. It's kicking up dirt. Most healthy, soil with the most nutrients is very dark. Why you see potting soils dark as fuck. Very dark brown, close to black. So that's how Adam looked, man. But and Eve, and that whole, really was a nation of people, man. That family tree, and really everyone else had melanin until Cain, bro, was given that mark. You could see what it was to distinguish him from the other people. This is the man not to fuck with right now, in that way, because it was his time to rule. And to the Most High Yahweh smashed that civilization with the flood, that Noah warned about, bro. You could see it, bro. It doesn't say Atlantis specifically in the scriptures, but neither did it say America in the scriptures, man. Neither in the Old Testament did it say Rome in the scriptures, man. So it's very possible that civilization that they now call Atlantis was, that last civilization, where Cain, the most wicked of them was ruling. No, nothing new under the sun. It is very plausible, man. Let me get that. Nothing new under the sun, man. Because it's the same people doing it, man. One Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun, no new thing. No new thing. Verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, it hath already been of old time, which was before us. Verse 11. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come, with those that shall come after. They're not gonna remember it, you know. Like they're not gonna remember it like that, you know. Now the elites have all the records, man, and they get in contact with demons, bro. That's how they know. But the average individual does not fucking know shit, you know. Even us, like, we know about reincarnation and all that. We know who certain men in this truth are, but we don't know at all, bro, about that. You know, we know what was needed for salvation. But anyways, let's go to Ecclesiastes 6 and 10. The thing that which hath been is named already. It's going into that scripture. And it is known that it is man, neither may he contend with him that is mightier than he. Man, bro. And then you go into Ecclesiastes 3, you know, chapter 3, 16 down to 21, and all that, you know, reincarnation. It's real, dude. It's a real thing. But yeah, it's the same people, the same souls coming back, doing the same shit, man. That's what it is. The more things change, they may call themselves different people. They may have different names, you know, for shit they do as well. Not just themselves, but they're the same people. And you could know them by their fruits, man. They the same people. So these are these descendants of Cain, bro. These Edomites. You know? Prominent ones, the elites, you can tell. The high level publics. Bringing back, you know, what's spoken of, you know. The days of Noah, man. Yeah. And these elites really, they get into this and they believe this shit, man. They get into, they believe that, you know. That Shaitan and his angels is working against the Most High Power Yahawah. They believe that. They believe that he's going to help them overcome the Most High Power Yahawah and his people. You know? They believe that. Yeah, they do all that, man. They serve these demons, you know? And that's why, hey, why do the heathen rage, man? And the people imagine a vain thing, and that's a vain thing. It's not going to happen, you know? Now it says right here, he clarifies that Hesiod did not mean men literally made of gold, but of good and noble. He describes these men as demons upon earth, demons, you know, which the original meaning is intelligent, bro. Benefiting, preventing ills, and guardians of morals. What does the scripture say about lying wonders, man? It all connects. Lying wonders, man. Miracles of the left hand side, bro. 1 Corinthians 2 and 8. Then shall that wicked be revealed, which is happening, whom YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI shall destroy with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Verse 9. You know, hey, Yahawashi himself gonna destroy these devils, man. You know, verse 9. Even him who is coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. You know, verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness, and them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved, man. They didn't get the love of the truth. It has to be given to you. You have to love it. Verse 11. And for this cause, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, bro. Verse 12, that they might all be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness, man. Yo, they're giving over to that strong delusion, man. And that strong delusion's just gonna get stronger, man. That's what's gonna happen. Because these devils, man, the wicked, the border of wickedness, that man of sin, that is being revealed, the son of perdition, destruction, like it speaks of in verse 3, you know, that has to come, bro. That has to come. The revealing of who he is has to come before Hamashiach Yahawashi comes back, man. Verse 4, who oppose it, and that means all aspects of this man of sin, bro. Both, the so-called liberals, man, the vile, and the right hand of falsehood, man. The churl and the right hand of falsehood also has to be revealed, man. Neither shall this churl be said to be bountiful, man. Verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High Power Yahawah, or a power in general, or that is worshipped, so that he as a power sitteth in the temple of a power, showing himself that he is a power, That's what they trying to do. With that, the shit I'm talking about, with that fake ass third temple they planning on building, bro, that's what they trying to do, bro. But we the real third temple. They trying to put that abomination. Well, if we be of that number, the elect, bro. But they trying to get everybody, including the elect. Trying to put the abomination of desolation, which is this time the mark of the beast. Rhymes with east, man. Starts with a B, rhymes with east. No, it starts with a B, rhymes with east. But anyways, yeah, they are trying. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put that in the body, under the skin, in the forehead. Because it's not a physical temple no more. It's not a body. Like, what I mean is it's not a temple built with human hands that matters anymore. That so-called third temple, it would be a facade, bro. A complete facade. A complete facade. They legitimize their claims to these self-proclaimed so-called Christians that think they know it, bro. Think they got the truth. Think that it's gonna be a literal, physical building, third temple, bro. And think that they're the people, man. That's gonna seal it for them. Yeah, these are the people. In a clip, I'm not saying that anti-Hamashiach is one man. It's many people, and it's a system, bro. The Trump is just one anti-Hamashiach. But basically, which he's Nero come back as well if you can receive it. But basically, if you can receive it, he's Nero. But basically, what I'm getting at, right? There's a video, and there's depictions of him as Cyrus, showing him. People actually believe that he's King Cyrus come back. The same so-called Christians that deny reincarnation, and showing how bugged out they are. And there's people that believe, literally, bro, that specifically small hats, that he's the Messiah for them, bro. And there's people that so-called Christians that believe he's America's Messiah. Been believe that. They will see this as his second coming, man. Fall into that strong delusion, man. There's probably some bugged out. No, stop it. There's probably some bugged out, so-called Christians, mainly Edomites, that believe that, just in case you didn't hear what I was saying, there's probably some so-called Christians that are so bugged out of their mind that they literally believe that that's the Lord coming back, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. But they got him playing this, this great orange hope, you know, so that people will follow, people will follow him to what? They gonna follow this Pied Piper to where, bro? To the New World Order. That's what they gonna follow him. And it's so fucking interesting how they was putting it in our face, playing it in our faces, bro. Inviting that, playing that song by Eminem when Obama invited Eminem. Well, Eminem introduced Obama, but you don't get what I'm saying. And Obama raps those words from this song, man. And it's about a new world order, man. Bruh. Just look at the lyrics of that song, bro. Let me get it. Showing you that nigga sold out, bro. And he is a nigga. He's a 2/3, Wicked Israelite foreigner. Too much flavor, you know. Song about New World Order. They was played in y'all's faces, man. About New World Order. Lose yourself, man. Lose yourself. Why? Lose yourself to what? The New World Order, man. And they played this song at a Kamala rally, bro. This was bruh. And lose yourself is a theme behind 8 Mile, bro. They was using this nigga Eminem to send a message to y'all and to each other, man. Bro, that is happening, bro. That they're gonna bring it about, Yes, bro. 2022 Super Bowl. He came on stage. Y'all remember that? Alongside Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar, where he performed this smash hit, "Lose Yourself," from the film 8 Mile, bro. Yes, and hey, bro. Was it? Hey, bro, it all adds up, man. What's he known as? The rap god, bro. But let me go into it, man. Basically, let's get to let's get this. Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip, Hey, bro. Hey, this is spiritual, man. This is the spiritual breakdown of Eminem's "Lose Yourself" song, man. Hey, bro. Eminem was pushing that, bro. Because all these celebrities are they're sellouts and they're set up, man. You can't trust in them as well. Yo, his palms are sweaty, weak arms are heavy, man. He's just vomit on his sweat already. Mom's spaghetti, man. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready. Come on. You go into it, bro. He's talking about times over, blah, and you could look at it like it's just a song, bro. But come on, think about it. Yeah. Hey, Esau's time's running out. Yeah. So they were. That's the message that they were relaying, bro. About that New World Order shit, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Comes once in a lifetime, man. His last chance, his last hurrah, man. That's what it's talking about, man. Yup, this right here, bro. His soul's escaping through the hole that is gaping. This world is mine for the taking. Make me king as we move toward a new world order. A normal life is born, but superstardom is close to postmodern. But hey, bro, you get it, bro. And then the rest of it is the struggle of Jake, and the curses and shit. But anyways, right there is key, bro. This is the message that they were fucking sending to each other and to y'all. Using a sellout celebrity, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And then he was gonna, bro, come on. Trump is just another way of getting it, bro. The Trump card, man. The magician tarot card is, I believe, is seen as that, you know. Bruh. It's all there, bro. It's all there. Him and Obama was trying to tell y'all something. And each other, but only the elite and the elect can receive it. The great work, the magnum opus, you know. But back to what I was going into, recounts the golden race of men who came first. They're not literally made of gold, but good and noble. But let's fucking look into that and go into that. These AIs, which is really the spirits behind these robots, which is run by these AIs. These machines is run by these AIs, bro. And man, merging with machine, bro. Bro. The demons that isn't the ghosts in the machines now in you permanently. You know? So AI run you now, You watch that implanted shit, bro. It's all about it, man. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. It's all coming down to the wire, man. This is we are at the last stretch of this walk, man. And the hour of temptation, this hour of temptation that we've been getting prepared for our whole lives, really, if you look at it. But especially when we got in this truth, is coming up, man. This truth is spiritual boot camp, bro. With spiritual workouts, man. That's what it is. Strengthening you spiritually. So only the cream of the crop can make it, man. But yeah, which is the elect. They will endure unto the end. But yeah, we were getting prepared for this fight, man. Spiritual army, man. 144K. The rest of the elect, man. The elect men specifically. Because men have a unique role, man, in this truth. Just the warriors, the soldiers. You gotta be built up spiritually before everything else. But yeah. This is the times, man. The days of Noah that we've been getting prepared for. Yeah. Yep. This is that book by Albert Pike. That he's sort of going into. Called the Magnum Opus, or Great Work. Pike's first version of the esoteric work and lectures of the Scottish Rite rituals, unless it says the whole work of philosophies. And you see what's on what they show you there, man. All that symbolism and shit. Albert Pike, man. And let's get into what esoteric means, bro. Definition and etymology. Esoteric meaning. You know, and it sort of touches on the esoteric, you know, etymology there. Intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest. Esoteric philosophical, bro. Debates, man. Esoteric, man. This truth is esoteric, man. When you break it down, I want to get all that, bro. Esoteric etymology, man. Let's get that. Secret, intended to be communicated only to the initiated. Profound, on both the right hand and left hand. Quote unquote, by the way, right? 1650s, from Latinized form of Greek esoterikos, quote unquote, belonging to an inner circle. Lucian, you know, from esotero, more within, quote unquote, comparative adverb of eso, within, quote unquote, from pie, ens, o, suffixed form of ens, extended form of root, in, classically applied to certain writings of Aristotle of a scientific, science goes into knowledge, as opposed to a popular character later to doctrines of Pythagoras, in English first of Pythagorean doctrine, man. No, esoteric, that's what that goes into, man. This truth is esoteric, bro. These scriptures is really esoteric when you look at it. You know, on the right hand side. You know, but just like the scriptures is esoteric on the right hand side, man, only a few can get it: the elect, the chosen, the initiated. This Masonic shit on the left hand side, bro, it's only for the elites to get, pretty much, in their elite puppets. You know, that magnum opus. This is their great work, their version of the Great Commission, man. This is their version. Pike's first version of the esoteric work on lectures of the Scottish Rite rituals, man. This is how they think they're gonna retake the birthright and the blessing, you know. But, you know, hey, bro, it's not gonna work out the way they think, man. Isaiah 47. Let's get into it. Verse 12. Oh, Khan. I'm gonna get this. This is fire, bro. This is fire, bro. This is fire. This, yo, the whole, all of it, man. The whole enchilada is fire, man. All of it. And it all applies here, man. All of it. Come on, bro. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Verse 2. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thighs, pass over the rivers. Verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, and it has been, you know. Yet thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man, you know. Now, these are the modern day Chaldeans, bro. You know, the elites now, you know, running Babylon the Great, like the elites then, of those people who was running ancient Babylon. Thus, this place is known as the daughter of Babylon. You know, verse 4, you know, it's just like that, bro. You know, this is daughter of Babylon. Okay, the so-called the Chaldeans talked about here are the elites. But anyways, verse 4, as for our Redeemer, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Bahasham meaning in the name, of course, you know. And because we come in the name of Yahawah, man. Verse 5, sit thou silent, and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Verse 6, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Verse 7, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever. You know, the great whore, right? So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Verse 8, you know, they think Babylon's just going to keep going, bro. Verse 8, therefore hear now this, thou that art given the pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me, that's that pride. I shall not sit as a widow, that God complex, bro. Neither shall I know the loss of children. Verse 9, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, you know, for the multitude of thy sorceries, you know. Sorceries in the New Testament in Greek, pharmakia, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. You know, pharmacies, you know, all that. And for the great abundance of thine enchantments. You know, verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and in thy knowledge it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me. This is the pride of Esau. And that pride is going to be boosted up during this Trump administration from the last low-level homeless Edomite to the very elite. You know? All the tribes of Edom, bro. And then the heathen that's working with them. And then 2/3 of Jake even, you know? That pride is going to trickle down, man. Like they say, the trickle down economic theory does it. It's actually going to trickle down, man, this pride. Verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Okay, kind of read that. And that they work in secrecy, don't they? Don't they work in secrecy? Don't they rule from the shadows, man? They think darkness is their friend, man. Like Bane was talking about Batman, you know, up in that cave, man. AKA who? Bruce Wayne. You know? Oh, you think darkness is your friend, huh? Like, you know, the man that was Chief Gabar used to go into, right? Back when he was, you know, really bringing out stuff, you know. But, you know, Bane, you know, represents Jake, bro. You know, you think darkness is your friend, right? You know, I was born in it, molded in it. You know, talking about them curses, man. So they really think darkness is their friend, bro. Verse 10. Yeah. Verse 11. Verse 9. Let's go into a point there, man. It's going to come upon these devils in their perfection when they think they have achieved the great work. The magnum opus is going to come upon them for the multitude of their sorceries, man. And that pharmakia shit, you know, it's really just, it's not all the way. Oh yeah, biotechnology. You know, that's like more like higher level, you know, witchcrafts. you know, goes into transhumanism, all that, as well. You know, the more higher level, highest level witchcraft, bro, in their perfection, you know, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments, psyops, witchcraft and psyops, man. Verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me, you know, that's why, bro. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, because they got all that on the left hand side, bro. And thou hast said to none heart, I am, and none else besides me. You know, they feeling themselves, bro. Verse 11, therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief, they're trying to find it too. and stop it, but they ain't going to be able to. And mischief shall fall upon thee. And mischief like troubles, man. Evil shall fall upon thee. Bad times, you know. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know, you know, out of nowhere, like a thief in the night. Verse 12, stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, you know, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. You know, if so be, thou shalt be able to profit. They labored it from thy youth with that, man, because they are that serpent, man. You know, their family tree was called the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, bro. AKA what? This false wisdom, bro. They are those enchanters, these witches, bro. Warlocks, man. Serpent, the word for serpent, Nakash, really goes into that, you know, when you study it. It was a warlock, really. Witches and warlocks, man. A nation that is witches and warlocks. That deals with the left hand side, you know. All the way, you know. Nation that is the wicked, you know. Verse 12, stand now, created to be the wicked. But anyway, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. You know, so be, bro. Most High Yahawah was daring them, man. Verse 13, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Hey, he's daring them with what he's doing right now, man. Putting Trump up there, man. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now, getting the elites to do it. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, you know, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Let them save you. Verse 14, behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame, neither shall there shall not be a coal to warm at, no fire to sit before it, both literally and symbolically as well. Verse 15, in every way possible. Verse 15, thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter. None shall save thee, bro. None shall save thee. None shall save thee, bro. Esau, he's originally, the Edomites originally go back to our fraternal twin brother Esau, man. No, none shall save thee, big bro. None shall save thee. None shall save thee, big brother. The Most High Yahawah was basically putting this place on blast, bro. That's what he was doing. Prophesying his downfall, man. Revealing the plan of the downfall of this place, man. That's what he was doing. And how it was going to happen. And you could see them being puffed up with Elon, with DJT, with JD Vance, they invent the forger of lies. JD Vance, who admitted that The Haitians, the shit he said about the Haitians eating dogs and cats, that they would say they were inventing stories, creating stories, forging lies, you know. Gotta get that old reliable Job 13 and 4, bro. But ye, I'm gonna get it from the first, second, and third, bro. It go in, bro. Lo, mine eye hath seen all this, mine ear hath heard and understood it. Verse 2. What ye know, the same do I know. Also, I am not inferior unto you. Don't they have that superiority complex? Verse 3. Surely I will speak to the Almighty, and I desire to reason with the Most High Power Yahawah. Verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, bro. Ye are all physicians of no value. Doctors, physicians of no values, doctoring shit, forging lies. Verse 5. Oh, that you would altogether hold your peace, and it should be your wisdom. If they just SDFU, man, they just shut the fuck up. That would be their wisdom. Hey, bro. Hey, this even goes in, bro, but you get the point. This is Job cursing them out, man. In the spirit. Verse 6. Hear now my reasoning, and hearken to the pleadings of my lips. Verse 7. Will you speak wickedly for the Most High Power Yahawah, and talk deceitfully for him? Verse 8. Will ye accept his person? Will ye contend for the Most High Power Yahawah? Verse 9. Is it good that he should search you out? Or as one man mocketh another, do ye so mock him? Verse 10. He will assuredly reprove you if ye do secretly accept persons. Verse 11. You got favoritism. Secretly accept persons. Verse 11. Shall not his excellency make you afraid, and his dread fall upon you? Hey, they even they even terrified of the names, bro. They terrified of the names, bro. That's why they say Hashem. Verse 12. Your remembrance are like unto ashes, your bodies to bodies of clay. Man that is of woman, man. Only of that, bro. Mere mortals, Not gods like they portray themselves to be. Hey, bro, this is fire, bro. This is that super hot fire, man. Let me get Ezekiel 28. Hey, bro. This is Ezekiel cussing them out, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Cussing out the wicked, bro. The wicked. Just like I am. Ezekiel 28 and 1. The word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI came again unto me, saying, verse 2, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, which it was referring to them back then, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't they get a lot of their shit from the Canaanites, the original inhabitants of Tyre? Yes, they do. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus said YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI thy power, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, I sit in the seat of God. I'm a power, I sit in the seat of a power. In the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man. Thou art a man, and not a God, not a power. Though thou set thine heart as the heart of a power. You have a God complex. Verse 3, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. Daniel, man. which means judge of the power, man. You know, that's what that mean. The name mean, you know, Danyala in the Hebrew. There is no secret that they can hide from me. Which that man was, you know, he's one of the wisest. I'd say the wisest prophets, man. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. Verse 4: With thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures, man. Verse 5: By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. Verse 6: Therefore thus saith YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, thy power, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of the Most High Power Yahweh. You know? Behold, therefore, I will bring strangers up, because you've done this, bro. Because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of the Most High Power Yahweh. Ultimately, man, thinking he's all that. Verse 7: Behold, therefore, I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations. They shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, America, and they shall defile thy brightness. Verse 8: They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. You know, what was Rome called? The beast from the sea. America is basically that beast come back, bro. Verse 9: Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man and no God, in the hand of him that slayeth thee. You know, verse 10: Thou shalt die the deaths of the uncircumcised, of the Goyim, because you are one, by the hand of strangers. For I have spoken it, saith